It's truly global and simultaneous. Many more countries are autocratizing at the same time and across regions of the world. Elections are seemingly untouched at the beginning, so changes are happening within existing institutions. Leaders can restrict media and civil society while keeping formal institutions at place. Elections are formally in place, but institutions are weakened from the inside rather than the outside. Legislative oversight of the executive has dropped sharply in 2025, which basically means that the Congress has far less power vis-à-vis the president and starts the oversight of unconstitutional or illegal action by the president far less often. Elections have not been rescored until 2025, but there are serious concerns for the midterm elections scheduled for November 2026. Successful turnaround often include the civil society taking the lead in non-violent protests that can help reverting the process of autocratization. Media freedom and public debate are very important, and when restored can really help in recreating those trust in institutions that are at the basis of this process of re-democratization. Three ingredients are key. First and foremost, strong institutions such as election integrity. The second one is societal action, for example, non-violent protests, and acting early. The acting early is very, very important because once institutions have been damaged, it becomes much harder to revert the process of autocratization. Restore checks and balance, for example, giving back the power to the Congress to oversight the actions of the executive branch, making sure to restore civil society and freedom of expression, and safeguard electoral integrity ahead of the 2026 November midterm elections. The 2026 congressional elections in November are going to be a test to see how strong liberal democracies are in the face of possible autocratization, and the world will be looking at these elections.